In the game design, we often talk about agency as the power player can choose and to see what consequences will be. But to really understand about it, we must step outside the game into a non-game approach because agency at its core is a question about what it's mean to be human. The philosopher like Structural argue that the agency is freedom. Even in difficult conditions, humans must choose, and those choices they make define who they are. But philosophy also asks us about, do we truly have free will, or are our actions determined by force outside of our control? Even when constrained, what matters is the experience of the choice. The feeling that our decision is our. The sociology also told us another version that the agency never exists in isolation. Anthony Giddens' theory of structuration show how our choices are always inside structure, like laws, norms, and systems that both limit and enable action. Piastri bodies go further, describing that habitus that the habit and the instinct we inherit from our culture and upbringing. We add, but always through the lens of where we came from. And the anthropology sees agency as a deeply cultural. Three-fourth Grace describe human as suspended in webs of significance. We add, but meaning came from culture. Victor Turner show how rituals create liminal space, where people step outside their roles and transform. In the same way, game can become modern ritual, place that we test identity and push the boundary. Ideology studies say that the agency is also about power. Michel Foucault argued that freedom is never outside power. It is exit in how we negotiate it, restrict, or subvert it. From a Marxist perspective, agency depends on the material condition, class, label, and ownership. Our ability to act is never purely individual. It is shaped by the system that govern us. So what is agency really is? I think it is the capacity to choose and to act, but always within the content, contracts, and meaning. It is not absolute freedom. It is the balance between rules and possibility. And for a designer, this means agency is not just about giving option, but it's about giving meaningful option which choice that matter because they anchor the freedom, structure, and power.